I'm going to be directing this message to Ibrahim Traore and what he's supposed to do for the retaliation of these lost heroes, of Burkina Faso, this military who were attacked by foreign troops, by the United Nations. I'm urging Ibrahim Traore with his time, because sometimes you people think that retaliation is a crime. This is one thing that has caused Africans to be held hostage for a very decade, for a very long time. Because you people think that retaliation, you retaliate in the sense of the opposite, or maybe you're in the thinking or in the manner of your opposite mindset. No, you retaliate in a way without no definition. This is how you gain victory when retaliating. So, and I'm sending this message to Ibrahim Traore. You are a great guy. I know you've always listened to me, and that's why you are being known. You are being known and be nominated as #1 president in the whole Africa, because you listen to the voice of Africa. Because sometimes I see your acting, I see your outcome, and feels like, okay, this guy, okay, he's listening to me, he hears my word, and he's acting on my word. So, and I'm directing this word to you. I'm directing this word directly to you. For I'm very angry for what happened in your country. I'm very angry. I'm very angry. I'm a Biafran, and I'm very, 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 very angry without no definition. Like, my anger for what happened in Burkina Faso has no definition, and that's why I'm here to give your retaliation, steps to your retaliation, what to do. These are the things you need to do. It is time. France president must run out of France. It is possible. It depends on you. Ibrahim Traore, you can be in Burkina Faso and chase out the France president and chase out the American president from America. He's going to run exile. The Donald Trump today, who is making noise as the American president, you can stay in Burkina Faso and make him run out of America. You can stay in Burkina Faso and make the France president, Macron, run out of France. It is just determination and promise. Just this threat, this destabilization of Burkina Faso that they are plotting, these are out of promises. They are doing out of promises, promising people something, promising them something. So it is now, you are the most richest. You have gold, you have diamond, you have a lot of mineral resources. It's all about you promising Africans. Any African, just even not only Africans, there are many people on this earth who are willing to do anything. But it determines on what they are being promised. It determines on what is the payback of their achievement. Ibrahim Traore, you can chase out the France president from France with just a token of an eye. Your token of an eye open. The France president will run out of France. He will run exile because he is scared of his life, or his life is being in threat. His life is attempted. It is just for you to promise any Burkinabe or any African like tons of gold. Anybody who could drop the France president, you promise him tons of gold or diamond or any mineral resources, or you tell him that anybody who is able to bring down the France president, or to bring down the American president, or to bring down the Attorney General of the United Nations, you promise him tons of gold or like estates. You see that there are many Africans who are willing to sacrifice, who are willing to do those things, just as the France are paying people to threat your life, or to temper with your life. It's the same thing. This is how, if sometimes people don't understand how to act or what to do to stop injustice, or to stop the so-called imperialist actions, Just do equivalent to what they are doing. They are paying people, they are promising people to bring you down. So you also do the same thing. You also promise people. There are many Africans who are willing to do. They are just waiting for just order them to do it. You see that France president will run out of France, running for his life. Because now you are in your country, building your country. You are not fighting against their country. You are not fighting against foreign countries. You are just in your country, trying to develop your country, trying to change the narrative of your country. And someone from a far land is unhappy, trying to take your life, and you have every means to also take his life, and you are keeping silent. You are preaching. No, this is not time for preach. This is not time for preach. That is why you are a military. It's just like, let me make an example. It's just like the president of France, or the president of America, or the Attorney General of the United Nations. It's like they are military and you are also military. And you put on a battle. And you are leaving them to strike you first before you strike. No, that is madness. If you really want to strike them first, it's victory. Ibrahim Traore, the so-called Langley, the so-called Air Force, or the Afghan military commander, or Afghan, promise Africans. It's for you to promise Africans. Just tell them, any African who could be able to drop that very guy, any African who could delete that guy, you give him a ton of gold. You make him the richest man. You see, before that guy will not step into Africa again, because you see that even a little child of Africa will be an enemy to a little child in Africa, because everybody want to become rich. So everybody want to do it. You see that Langley who is stepping into Africa, you see, he will be running from Africa, because when you promise, just promise, and there are Africans who are willing, Africans who are dying in the sea, Africans who risk their life to die in the desert. Then you now promise them that you're going to give them a gold, or you're going to build them an estate. Who is able to drop that Langley, or who is able to drop the France president, or who is able to drop Donald Trump, or who is able to drop the Attorney General of the United Nations. You see that there will be a silence in all over the Europe. The Europe will become silent. Anything Africans are doing, they will no longer intrude, because they've seen that, and Africans have rise up. An intelligent African have awoken the rightful awareness. You try to kill me, I try to kill you. You try to drop me, I try to drop you. So you see that Langley who is coming to Africa, he will run out of Africa. He won't step again. You see, even if any country invite him to Africa, he will never step in, because he is going to see that even a little child, as a little African, is planning on how to drop him. So he will be scared of any African he see. Even in America, he will be scared of any African, because he doesn't know who is willing to drop him, who is willing to become rich, who is willing to go and accept that very gold that the Burkina Faso or the Mali president or the Niger president has promised. It is just for the AES to make a promise. Just come make a promise. Anybody who is able to drop Langley, if he step in Africa, or even if in America, you see that there are Africans in America who are willing. There are even other countries, other Mexicans, other Moroccans, other Egyptians, other Eritreans, other South Sudan. You see that there are many people who are willing to sacrifice their life. You will see that there are many people who are willing to sacrifice their life to come and just be truthful with the promise. Or you make it plain to people that anybody who is able to drop the so-called Afghan Langley, you will see that Langley will never step in Africa again. Just make this simple promise to anybody who will be able to drop the France president, the American president, the Attorney General of the United Nations, who is able. You see that before 5 seconds, before 5 minutes, you will hear the news that the France president has run out of president, because there was many attempts. You will see that the American president will run out of America, because there were many attempts. You see that the Attorney General of the United Nations will run out of where